Board supervisor and the Sarpy County attorney want to set the record straight about some circulating misinformation. They tell us in the last 48 hours they've gotten about a dozen messages about whether or not Pottawattamie County is a sanctuary county for migrants.
Our Bella Caracta did some digging to find out where this claim originated. She joins us live in the newsroom. Bella?
John, Aaron, local officials say Fox News broadcasted a list of sanctuary places in America. It's compiled by a nonprofit that researches immigration. They included Pottawattamie and Sarpy counties. Pot and Sarpy County is listed for one reason. If a migrant is detained in the county jail, the jail cannot hold that migrant for ICE without a court order. The Sarpy County attorney says that's what they have to abide by.
Constitutionally, that's what we have to operate under. People need due process, and they have the right to be the check and balance between the separation of powers, the judiciary and the executive.
Sarpy and Pot counties do notify ICE if someone is detained with questionable immigration status and lets them know when they are set to be released so that federal agents can take action. On your side in the newsroom, Bella Caracta, 6 News.
A police officer